Hi you guys, what is up? Welcome back. If you're new here, it's very nice to meet you. I hope everybody watching is doing well. Today's pick a card, you guys, is going to be a pick a card on what is about to manifest for you in your life. This is not what are you manifesting, this is what is about to manifest. Oh my god, there's a hair. Oh. We are manifesting at all times, you guys, okay? We manifest the reality that we have. So it's more so just like what is about to happen in your life next, like what's coming up, but it's like, what are you manifesting? We're trying to get spicy with the titling. So without further ado, here's a clip of the piles right now. All right, you guys, these are the three piles. We have group 1, group 2, and group number 3. If you guys need a moment to meditate on which pile is calling your name, you guys are free to do that right now. And if you would like to pick more than one pile, you guys are welcome to do so. All right, you guys have now picked your pile. Please go ahead and check out my description box where I have 50 timestamps for when your reading shall start. And with that, let's go ahead and jump into today's pick a card. Hi, group 1. Welcome to your guys' reading. I'm going to start off with the zodiac dice. We have Capricorn and we have Leo. So hello, Capricorn. Hello, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising. If you're new here, the dice is just extra confirmation. If your sign doesn't pop up, it's okay. We have Taurus and we have Pisces. Hello, Taurus. Hello, Pisces. Cancer and Libra. Hello, Cancer. Hello, Libra. All right, guys, group 1. The first two cards that came out for you guys is the 8 of Swords and the Hanged Man. So what is this talking about, group 1? This is giving me very much, I'm stuck, life is not moving forward, I'm feeling exhausted by the stagnation. Just holding these cards, I feel like, oh my god, this is so, it feels like a drag. It feels like things are being dragged out longer than perhaps anticipated or longer than you had imagined or wanted things to drag out. I don't know what you are needing to walk away from, you guys, or what it is you're needing to like produce some momentum or momentum forward is really just what I'm feeling like. I'm feeling like you guys are so stuck in life right now, or you're just at a place where like nothing is evolving or nothing is changing, and it's just very, I don't know, it feels very monotonous and boring, and I'm not trying to be rude, but it's just, this is overall stuck energy. Overall, things are not progressing forward. We feel trapped. And a part of this trapped feeling, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, is you limiting yourselves mentally. So I am not going to be able to move because I don't make this amount of money, or I'm not capable of making this amount of money, or I'm never going to find love because A, B, and C, or I can't accomplish this goal because of 1, 2, 3. Like, it's that type of mindset. It's like I have a self-limiting belief mindset. There's something within my mind telling me that I cannot do it. So that's got to change. That's got to be adjusted, you guys, because if you keep telling yourself you can't do something, you're not going to do it. Like, you're literally just not. If you don't believe that you can do something, you are literally not going to get up and do it. Especially if it's something that requires you to take action, okay? So, that's that. I kind of love this because we do also have the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is like energy and momentum forward, you guys. I mean, it's not energy and momentum forward, it's passion and like growth, but I see that when we are in a stuck state, if you're feeling stagnant, if you're feeling like things aren't progressing, the Ace of Wands to jump out right after that lets me know that like there is going to be growth and progression. So for some of you, you are manifesting some type of change, or you're manifesting growth in a positive direction or in a new direction, right? The Ace of Wands lets me know that you guys are basically on the horizon to having a spring day, being able to start something new, being able to see growth in a new direction. So this is good, especially if you have been stuck and you have been feeling stagnant, or like things are just not progressing, or things are just very slow and not the best. The Ace of Wands lets us know that things are going to be progressing forward in a passionate direction and also in a very exciting, exhilarating direction, okay? We also have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords, group number 1, talks about somebody who is, this is how I see this, right? In order for you to make all this happen, like if you want to stay stuck and stagnant, you're gonna stay stuck and stagnant. In order to get out of this, bringing on this energy of the King of Swords. The King of Swords is somebody who is a planner, okay? He's very meticulous and he's very methodical about his steps forward. He's a very intellectual king. He thinks more so, like he works through his mind and not so much through his heart. His actions are based in logic and in reason, and is this like the best move for me? Very much air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But I'm basically seeing this, you guys, as you like literally sitting down and coming up with a structured plan on how you're going to get out of this situation that you are stuck in, or the whatever energy you're feeling like is not moving forward. It's like you are being very, I don't want to say manipulative, but it's like intentional. You are intentional with your steps forward. You're not just leaving things up to chance at this point. The King of Swords is also very cutthroat, right? Like if he wants something, he's going to figure out how to get it. He's very witty. He's very cunning. I did ask for confirmation on the King of Swords because I was like, okay, what is the King of Swords representing? And the Sun came out, you guys. And the Sun talks about radiance and abundance and happiness and joy and like this just magical, beautiful energy. So the way I'm seeing this, you guys, is through your planning and through your intentional steps forward, you are having this Sun, or you are experiencing some type of joy or some type of success in this area of life that you are trying to push forward. Now, for some of you, again, like you are trying to push forward your love life. Perhaps you're trying to manifest an engagement. Perhaps you're trying to manifest, I was going to say getting married. That's the same thing as the freaking engagement, Cenus. Maybe you're trying to manifest more money. Maybe you're trying to manifest more friends. I don't know what it is you're personally trying to manifest, but whatever it is, you need to embrace the energy of the King of Swords and become very intentional with your actions moving forward. And in doing that, you are receiving the Sun, okay? Now, the first oracle card we have, you guys, is Awakening. So there is a part of you that I feel like is awakening, group number 1. I feel like you are coming to the realization that you have been asleep, or you have been like, I don't want to say wasting time or wasting life, but that's kind of the energy I'm getting, especially with the 8 of Swords and the Hanged Man here. It feels very much like the energy of just like, I have been wasting my life, and I'm realizing that I've been wasting my life. I'm realizing I'm not in a place where I don't want to be here. Like, this is not where I envisioned myself to be. This is not what's making me happy. So I'm feeling like you are awakening to that realization, and you are deciding to choose better for yourself. I'm also feeling like you guys are coming into a more authentic version of yourself, because we do have nature here, you guys. And whenever nature comes up in a reading, I always see this as us returning back to our natural state, or us returning back to a more authentic, raw version of ourselves. And here's the thing about being raw and being authentic. People are naturally drawn to things that are authentic, because I feel like us as humans, like, we can tell when someone's not being authentic. We can tell when things are like a little freaking off and someone's putting on like a show, or somebody's trying to impress us, versus when somebody's just being really authentic with you. It's like, oh, like I can feel the difference. So perhaps you guys are making the conscious decision to embrace more of your authenticity and to move in a direction that feels more natural for you, or that feels more authentic to yourself. For example, let's say you are somebody who works at a bank, and that's not truly, like, you're not someone who loves working with money, or you're not someone who loves crunching numbers or working with freaking customers. Like, you're not someone who enjoys that type of work, and that's not who you are. That's not a good reflection of who you are, like, on the inside, or what it is you're naturally drawn to. I see you like moving away from that and going into a direction that is more in alignment with you and like your authenticity, okay? We also have Innocence, okay? So this is registering to me as like a new beginning, and like going into a direction that feels so freaking unfamiliar to us. And the reason I'm saying that is because when you're innocent, when you're young, everything's unfamiliar, right? Everything is like new, and like we're unsure about everything because we don't have any experience. And as we gain experience, obviously we become more comfortable and more like, okay, like I know what I'm doing. This feels good, like blah, blah, blah. But when we're young and when we're inexperienced, we have this like innocence about us. So I see this as you manifesting a situation in your life, or an opportunity in your life, where you are going to feel very much like a baby or like a very young child. Like you're approaching it with this sense of innocence, or this sense of like, like what is going to happen next? Like I have no idea what to expect with this situation unfolding. We have Trust here as well, you guys, and it says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So with this trust, I am seeing this, group number 1, as you guys again, like going back to the nature card, like reconnecting with what feels the most natural for you. Like I really see this as, it literally says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Like being authentic to yourself, trusting your inner voice, trusting who it is that you are and who it is that, like what it is you know you're drawn to, group one. I literally just see this again as like a confirmation for the returning to the nature. We have perseverance, and it says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So there's going to be a need for you guys to become very resilient and persevere, perhaps through a lot of struggles in this upcoming chapter in your life, group number one. I do feel like whatever you're manifesting, it's going to take time and it's going to take effort. It's not going to be without effort, especially with the King of Swords here, you guys. The King of Swords, like I said, he's not someone who's just going to sit around and like wait for life to happen to him. Like he is somebody who makes a plan and executes that plan with precision. He's very intentional. So I'm just seeing this as you guys embracing, again, being very intentional and pursuing something to the absolute fullest and being able to persevere through any setbacks that you may have. Because sometimes you guys, like, when you're trying to pursue something, it's natural for there to be setbacks. And I think sometimes people have this idea in their mind that like, if you try something and it fails the first time, that it's just not meant to be. But I feel like failure is such a normal part of becoming successful, or such a normal, it's like a normal step in the process of obtaining what it is you want, right? I know this may be a bad example, but I feel like even when it comes to like love and relationships, people oftentimes see like failure in relationships or like the end of a relationship as a failure. But in reality, like we are looking for our person. Unless you're not somebody who believes in like the one, or you're not someone who believes in like a soulmate, most of us are looking for our person. Most of us are looking for somebody who is going to be the most compatible with ourselves. So it is actually normal and good when relationships end or when things don't work out, because then you know, like, okay, that person's not my person and I can continue on the journey of finding my person. Anyways, we have joy, and it says, as I do will, so mote it be, let joy and light radiate from me. So joy and light radiating through me, you guys are manifesting joy into your life, okay? So again, I feel like this is a return to nature, and I know I keep talking about this, you guys, but think about it. Like, when you have to do something that does not feel natural to you, or when you have to participate in a career field that doesn't feel natural to you, or in a social group that doesn't feel natural to you, that's gonna suck the joy out of you. I've been in a career field where I freaking hated it, and every time someone would come in, I'd be like, oh my god, like I freaking could not stand it. And I had to be very inauthentic in that career field. So it's draining is my point. Like, it's so freaking draining. When you're around people you're uncomfortable with, you're drained, right? So I see this again as us returning to nature, returning to ourselves, returning to our authenticity, and finding the joy in that authenticity. Now we have distant horizons. So for some of you, you guys may be wanting to travel more. This may be something that you guys are trying to manifest. Maybe you guys are maybe that's why this King of Swords is here, right? Because if you guys are trying to manifest traveling or exploring parts of the world or certain historical, I don't know why I want to say historical sites, but if you guys are trying to explore or become more of a travel savvy person, perhaps that's why the King of Swords is here, because again, he is a planner, and your travel plans will require planning. And for those of you who are wanting to move, like you're trying to manifest a move, distant horizons also make sense, especially with the King of Swords here, because again, for you to move, there is a level of planning that is required. So I don't know. This makes sense to me, especially for those of you who are trying to manifest those specific things. Also, if we want to look at it in an even broader aspect, right? Distant horizons is also signifying what? Momentum forward. What do we not have here in the beginning? Momentum forward. So whatever it is you guys are trying to manifest, this is letting me know that there is progression. There is momentum forward, okay? There is some type of like, we are climbing up the mountain. There is some type of horizon that we are reaching, or some type of destination that we are reaching, okay? And the last card I got for you guys, group one, is message. And I see this as, for some of you, you're trying to manifest? You're trying to manifest perhaps a text message from a specific person. Maybe you're trying to manifest some type of contact with a specific person. I cannot wait to get my braces off. It's also possible you guys maybe are looking for like an acceptance letter to a university you are interested in. Maybe you guys are looking for an acceptance letter in regards to getting like approved for a job. Oh, la la la, la la la. I feel like there's something written down. Like you guys are going to be looking. I don't know if it's a piece of paper though. It could be something else. It could be, because I'm seeing like a screen almost. Like I feel like there's like a screen you guys are looking at and it's like giving you some type of confirmation or something. I don't know. There's something written down or some type of text or some type of like something that you are reading that is giving you news that you have wanted to receive. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull from the bowl, you guys. I'm using the stick because I'm honestly so terrified of a spider coming in here and just ruining my life. So we're gonna stick it. Can we get some extra confirmation for group 1 in regards to what they're manifesting? What is group 1 manifesting? I think this is good. I think this is good. Okay. Spicy. Maybe you guys are trying to manifest some more excitement in your life or some more spontaneity. We have a government job. Okay, so for those of you who are working in government, maybe you freaking hate it. And in that case, I'm so sorry, babe, because like I would hate working for the government as well. But maybe you're also trying to manifest like getting into a government job, right? I don't know. It could work both ways. We have who is coming next? Question mark. This is a part of the like mystery readings, but who is coming next, you guys? It could be that you guys are trying to manifest somebody specific coming in, or perhaps a new relationship, a letter from your love, Okay, you guys, I know these are from the freaking mystery thing, the mystery pick of cards, but the fact that we have message here and then a letter from your love, and I was saying like you guys may be trying to manifest a freaking some type of communication with a specific person. Anyways, we have new start as well, which we talked about this with the Ace of Wands. Works with animals. Maybe some of you have a desire to work with animals, okay? We have entrepreneur. I hate saying that word. Yeah, so maybe some of you guys have a desire to start your own business. We have short in height. Maybe you're trying to manifest a little shorty. Don't know. We have ears that stand out. This could be you or somebody who you are trying to manifest. We have North America. Hello to all my Gilead people. Well, I guess Canada is not Gilead, and Mexico isn't either. Anyways, we have a dating app. Again, some of you are trying to manifest like love. For sure. We have mid-30s. Some of you may be entering into your mid-30s. Maybe this is a process that's going to be ongoing until your mid-30s. We have exotic, so again, the travel for some of you. We have science, so some of you may be trying to enter into a field that requires you to study a lot of science. We have intense. And we have event. Event makes sense just based on, like, again, the stagnation and trying to bring about some more momentum. But that is what I have for you guys, group 1. Let me know down below if this resonated or if you're excited. I'm excited for you guys, especially because of this, like, early energy of the stagnation. Thank you. I love you. And I'll talk to you guys really soon. Okay, bye. Hi, group number 2. How y'all doing? Wait, let me get the dice. I'm, like, a little kerfuffled today. I'm very sorry for that. But we're gonna dice. Taurus and Aries. Hi, Taurus. Hi, Aries. I love you so much. Also, you guys, if you're new, the dice is just extra confirmation. If your zodiac sign pops up, fantastic. If it doesn't, that's okay. We have Capricorn and we have Scorpio. My demons, love you so much. Scorpio and Sagittarius. Hello, Scorpio. Hello, Sagittarius. Okay, group 2. So let's talk about the first 2 cards, right? First, the 3 of Swords came up and I asked for confirmation, and the 7 of Pentacles came up. So the 3 of Swords, you guys, is talking about heartbreak. I mean, that's so freaking obvious, right? You can see there's 3 hearts going through a sword. It's not a good time. This does not have to be romantic heartbreak, you guys. I think sometimes people misinterpret this card because it obviously like it's the heart, and our heart is connected to our emotions. However, this could just be something that broke your heart that was not involving like romance or a loving partner or a non-loving partner. It could be heartbreak of any kind. So perhaps you were very disappointed in a career field that you pursued, or a dream that died, or a friendship that ended. It could be a relationship, obviously. Whatever this heartbreak is connected to, though, you guys, you worked really freaking hard on it. I feel like you may have spent years working on this situation. I'm going to call it a situation because, again, I don't know if it's a career or if it's a relationship or if it's a friendship or if it has to do with your family. I don't freaking know what it is, you guys. I just know that it broke your heart. It caused a lot of emotional pain, perhaps even some like, I don't want to say turmoil, but it could have caused some turmoil. And you put so much into this thing and you tried so freaking hard. And the reason I'm seeing this as a failure is because it's to confirm the Three of Swords. So obviously the Three of Swords would be seen as a failure or as a not great situation, right? Heartbreak is never fun. So the Seven of Pentacles is us putting time and energy into trying to grow something or in trying to have our freaking pumpkins grow, right? And we went outside every day and we talked to our pumpkins and we were like, oh my God, pumpkin, you're so beautiful. You're the most beautiful, perfect, orange, juicy pumpkin that's ever existed. We watered it. We made sure it had sun. We made sure the soil was nice and soiled, fertilized. And it did not work out. And the reason I'm saying it didn't work out is because it's to confirm the Three of Swords. So I'm just seeing you as feeling like you have wasted your time, your energy, and your resources on something that was important to you, okay? Now, what it is that we are manifesting is a curiosity in a new direction, you guys. We have the Page of Swords here. And this is being really inquisitive, wanting to ask a lot of questions, being very curious about something that has piqued our interest, you guys, okay? So I'm seeing this as after this disappointment has happened, we're kind of regrouping, and perhaps we are trying to manifest obviously like going into a new direction. But before we do that, there is a stage of us becoming very curious and trying to educate ourselves, okay? I don't know if this is literally you guys going back to school or trying to perhaps go into a trade school and trying to like garnish some new trade, but whatever it is, like there's a time period where you're going to be trying to take in information, or perhaps explore your options might even be a better way to look at this. Because I know not all of you are going to go back to university or decide to go to a trade school. It could literally be you're looking at all your options or becoming more inquisitive on the options that you have in front of you moving forward. Now, it gets better, I pinky promise. I went like this. I pinky promise it gets better, you guys. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. And this is like, I'm so... Betty Lou, I'm so ready to give up. I am so over it. I'm absolutely like, you have hit me at my wit's end and I am done. I am ready to move on. I am ready to just be like, call it quits. You guys need to know that this cycle that you are in that is more difficult or that you feel challenged in is going to come to an end. And I know that's super not helpful, right? When you're going through hell or when you're going through a struggle and someone's like, it's going to get better, I promise. You're just like, oh my God, shut up. Like, I don't, like, that is not helping me. I get that. And I'm so sorry, but that is what this card means. It literally means like, baby, hold on, because it's going to get better. Like, I promise it's going to get better. So this is just, it's going to get better. So we also have the Moon in reverse, you guys, and the Moon is connected to Pisces energy. So if you are a Pisces watching, this may be significant, especially for you. But basically, like when the Moon's in reverse, you guys, it's just talking about like diving into murky waters, being unfamiliar with the terrain that you are now exploring. The Moon upright talks about secrets being hidden and like them needing to come to the surface. But when it's in reverse, it's just like we don't know what we're doing, basically. We are diving into the unknown, or we're diving into waters that just aren't very clear. Like we can't see what's going to happen moving forward. It feels like the future is very uncertain with this group, or you're going to be feeling that way. Now we do also have the Page of Cups in reverse, you guys, and I'm seeing this as a really positive thing because again, I do feel like all that inspiration or all that curiosity that you guys have been feeding your mind, the ideas that you've been throwing back and forth, I do feel like that is going to garnish some type of inspiration or some type of motivation to start something, a creative project perhaps, a new business, perhaps going into a new career field, getting into a new relationship or ending a relationship. I don't know. Whatever you guys are feeling inspired to do, it feels like you are putting that into action with this, but you're being very secretive about it, which I think also makes sense with the moon here, because the moon does also indicate being a little bit secretive, being a little bit hush-hush on things. So I don't know. It's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just kind of like meh. Like, you're moving forward and you're starting something that you're very unfamiliar with, or the path that you're about to be on is very unfamiliar. However, it's like, it's not a bad thing to keep it secret. It's not a bad thing that it's or that it's unknown. It's just kind of like, it is what it is. It's kind of what I'm feeling with that. Now, the oracle cards do make most of this a lot better. I want to talk about the choice first. And actually, no, I don't. I lied. I don't want to talk about the choice first. I want to talk about surrender first. I feel like this is the first step to you guys moving forward from that Three of Swords. Surrendering to the past, surrendering to what has happened to you. As you guys can see here, there are butterflies surrounding this imagery. Butterflies for me signify transformation, obviously, because of how butterflies are made. I just see this as transformation. I see this as change. I see this as change that may also be super uncomfortable and not... It's like, do I have to do this? But like, it's ultimately going to be a good thing. I do feel like with this surrender card as well, you guys are kind of just allowing what happens to happen. Like, even though you're diving into murky waters and you don't necessarily know what is about to happen, or your future's not super clear at the moment, I feel like you're almost embracing that a little bit. And there is beauty in that. Like, there's beauty in the ability to just embrace the moment and embrace things as they are and trying to let go a little bit of control. Now, we have choice. And here's why I think that we're not getting a super clear message on like what it is you're manifesting, because you still have choices to make. And as you guys can see here, she's holding a crystal ball in her hand. That's signifying, like, the imagery is signifying that she is holding the future in her hands. She is holding like, her future is literally in her hands. She's looking at it and she's like, okay, I have a choice. Like, do I go this way? Do I go that way? So that's what's happening with you guys right now. And depending on what choice you make, that is going to make all the difference. For some of you, you may choose to stay in the situation that has broken your heart, or the situation that has proven to be fruitless. For others of you, you're going to choose to move on and to move forward. And moving forward is also going to present challenges, you guys. Like, moving forward, there's going to be new obstacles. It's almost like you can stay with the devil, or you can choose to go find a new devil. Like, it almost feels like that. It's like we're moving on or we're moving forward, but like, we don't know. There's going to be obstacles in front of us, and we don't know how to take on those obstacles. And the obstacles that we have now in our life, like, we at least know how to deal with those obstacles. So new challenge is being presented, but you have a choice in front of you, you guys. And I feel like this is obviously going to determine the outcome of your manifestation. Now we have envy here, and it says, I'm about the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Oh my God, we were just talking about challenges. So guys, there may be people in your life who are going to be envious of you. Maybe you guys are garnishing some type of attention or some type of recognition that is going to cause people to be envious. Now, here's the thing. Envy comes... Like, people are envious for various reasons. It could be because you enter into a relationship that seems really happy and really healthy, and perhaps that other person is not in a happy and healthy relationship, or perhaps you get a promotion at your job and then your other coworkers are like, I deserve that promotion. Maybe you guys are switching jobs or going into a different career field and you're like excited about it. Maybe your friends are like, you don't deserve that extra money, or you don't deserve to be making XYZ. Like, envy can come in many different forms, but I do feel like there will be people around you who are envious of what you have. So that, I don't want to say it's a good thing, but it's like, I mean, I don't mind if people are envious. Like, I don't mind. Like, it's a human emotion. It is what it is. Now, I love that we have happiness here, you guys. It says, I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path, okay? So we're not experiencing heartbreak, you guys. For some of you, I need to tell you this. Like, if you are in a relationship and this person is constantly making you cry, or you feel like every other week there's an issue, or you're feeling insecure, or you're feeling like unresolved in your soul, that person is not your person. Like, to be in love, like, you should not feel constant stress and anxiety. And I also would like to say this about your career, but I understand that when it comes to money and financial stuff, we do have to make sacrifices and we do have to do things that sometimes make us uncomfortable. But especially when it comes to love, you guys, like, if you are not happy, then like, this is literally not your person. If this person is making you cry more often than not, then 100% like, you need to get out of there. And I know leaving relationships can be really difficult, but that's something that some of you need to hear. But I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. So when you are happy, that is how you will know you are on the right path. When you feel joy in your heart, that is how you know that you are doing what you are meant to do. Okay. And obviously, you guys, like, we can't be happy. We can't be happy 24/7, right? We can't be happy all the time. But I do believe that like, we have the ability to be happy at least a majority of the time, or at least like 80% of the freaking time, right? I also do think this happiness is tied to this choice. So depending on what choice you make, you guys, is going to determine your happiness. And I feel like that sounds like a lot of pressure. But you know what choice is going to make you happier. And I feel like that is your like green light to pick that choice, and to not pick the choice that is comfortable, or to not pick the choice that is familiar. Pick the choice that's going to make you the most happy. We have creativity, and it says, by all above and all below, let me connect, let creativity flow. So for some of you, you are wanting to get into a field that requires you to be really creative, or that requires you to be really resourceful, okay? So creativity may be flowing, you guys may be feeling really inspired. I'm also seeing this, you guys, like, look, the clouds are opening up and the sun is shining down on them, okay? So I see this as any type of confusion or fog that has been around you in regards to like how you want to proceed forward in your life is going to be lifted, and inspiration is going to flow in. We have justice here, and it says, by the power of 3, deliver justice to me. All right, you guys. So with justice, let's just talk about this. All right. Here's the thing. Whatever has been done to you, don't worry about it. Like, this is not your problem, right? Justice is going to be served. And I do feel like for a lot of you, you feel like you have been betrayed by a friend, or by a lover, or by a work contract that you thought was going to be something that it's not. There is going to be justice served. You don't need to worry about like, oh, well, this person doesn't deserve this, or this person doesn't deserve that, or like, they did this to me, and like, how dare they just live a happy life. Don't worry about it. Like, karma is going to take care of it. The scales will be balanced, and perhaps the scales are balanced not through something bad happening to that other person or to that situation, but through you finding your happiness and through you finding your peace, right? We also have wisdom here, and it says, on a Wednesday with a waxing moon, let wisdom come and be renewed. So with this wisdom card, you guys, you are taking a lot of lessons from this previous chapter in your life. You're taking a lot of knowledge and you're moving forward. And honestly, like, I know it sucks to go through heartbreak. I know it sucks to go through disappointment in life, or to go through situations where we put so much time and energy into something and then it just doesn't work out. And I know that sucks. But now you have wisdom that you did not previously have. And I think that counts for something, right? So gaining more wisdom, perhaps you guys are manifesting some type of education situation or some type of learning experience. We have community. So for some of you, you're trying to manifest a community or a friend group that is supportive, or just a support system in general. And I do see for some of you, you are going to be receiving that. I feel like also if you are receiving like a new support system, it's going to be people who are very, I don't want to say odd, but it's going to be like a mishmash of people that don't necessarily make sense together, or you may not necessarily see yourself getting along with these people. But I see this as like building a family outside of family. Okay. Really being uplifted and supported. And it could also be like through your friends, like maybe you are becoming like you're building stronger relationships with your current friends, or maybe you are building a stronger relationship with your family or your community that you already have around you. And then the last card we have is a journey. So I do see you guys perhaps taking a journey. This is moving forward, you guys. This is moving on. This journey could be connected to you guys literally deciding to pick up and move your stuff. Again, if you're ending a relationship and you live with this person, ending that relationship, or perhaps, again, changing your career path. Maybe you are changing universities or changing schools, but there's like literally we're picking up and we are packing up and we are going, all right? We are leaving behind whatever this heartbreak situation is. I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and pick some notes from the bowl. I have this stick out because I'm honestly really scared there's a spider in here, and I don't want that, so... Okay. So we have travel. There's a hair on it. We have travel far. So some of you may be trying to manifest travel or like moving abroad. We have fireworks. Maybe you guys are trying to manifest more passion or more of that firework feeling in your love life. We have shatter. This is like breaking, shattering, okay? Moving on. That's how I see this. I see... You know how sometimes, you guys, like when something breaks, it's almost better just to completely like smash it, or when a relationship has tension, or there's something that has happened and you know like this is not going to work any further. It's like, let's just freaking break the whole thing. That's almost how I'm seeing that, as like a reaction to this heartbreak. Like I'm just going to shatter it because like I'm already hurt and this is already done, so I might as well just like, I don't want to say explode, but... Early 30s, some of you may be turning or entering into your early 30s. We have beautiful lips. We have Aquarius. We have ambitious. We have very soon. Works with hands. Maybe you are wanting to start into a career field where you are working a lot with your hands. We have N. Is that an N or is that a Z? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Anyways. We have carefree. Perhaps you are releasing some responsibilities that you have previously had. We have the bay leaf, which is luck. We have music. Maybe some of you are musicians and you are entering into... You're wanting to get into music or do something more with music. We have baggy eyes. I see this as like sleepless nights, staying up really late, working on something. We have Pisces. And we have mutual. So that is what I have for you guys. Group number 2. Let me know down below if this resonated. Thank you. Overall, what it is I think you're manifesting happiness, justice, creativity, surrendering to this heartbreak and like moving forward. You're manifesting the end of a tough cycle. And there's a choice in front of you that you have to make. So that's what I got for you guys. Thank you. I love you. And I'll talk to you guys really soon. Okay, bye. Welcome to your guys' reading. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the Zodiac dice really quick. If you're new here, the Zodiac dice, you guys, is just extra confirmation. It's dessert. If your Zodiac sign doesn't pop up, it's totally okay. We have Aries and we have Virgo. Hello, Aries. Hello, Virgo. We have Aquarius and we have Taurus. Hello, Aquarius. Hello, Taurus. We have Virgo again, and we have Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. All right, you guys. We also have Gemini in the cards, Capricorn in the cards, and that is that. So, if your sign doesn't pop up again, it's fine. Starting off, you guys, we have the Lovers. Okay, so obviously, we gotta talk about the second card, actually. We're not gonna just talk about one. We have to talk about both these. Okay, so the Lovers and the Devil is actually connected, you guys, as you guys can see here. Okay, so I see this in a few different ways. And based on the other cards, you guys, because obviously I shuffled off camera today, which I'm probably going to be shuffling off camera more often just because like people are freaking annoying. Anyways, with the Lovers and the Devil here, I'm not going to lie, it seems, and the rest of the tarot, it seems honestly like you guys are manifesting love that may be a bordering obsession or bordering codependency. So I'll start off just with the definition of the Lovers. First of all, this is two lovers coming together, joining in union, We love it, right? Sometimes it also talks about choosing a path that is like best for you, looking up to your higher self and choosing a path that is for your highest good. However, if I'm being completely and totally honest, again, based on the other cards that are here in today's reading, I don't think that's the situation. I think for most of you, you are trying to manifest love, or you're trying to manifest we'll get into that later. Anyways, I feel like you're manifesting love. And I also feel like you are manifesting love that's going to be very intense, very deep. Now, sometimes people think the devil is a negative card just because of how it looks. And also like the definition is really intense. However, I think the intensity of the devil is not necessarily a bad thing. And he does represent obsession, and he does represent, feeling like you are addicted to something or someone, and that can definitely turn toxic depending on your attachment style and depending on the kind of relationship that you and your partner have agreed to. I'm seeing this as a soul bond. If I'm being very honest, I'm seeing this as a bond that we are creating that we don't feel like we can leave. It's a very deep, very intense, very, I don't want to say life-consuming bond, but like that's kind of what it feels like. And again, I know that's super intense for some of you, but that's just what's coming up. Like the devil is an intense card, no matter if it's like his negative aspects or his positive aspects. I will talk about his negative aspects. The devil is somebody who oftentimes indicates addictions or obsession. He also can indicate bad habits that need to be broken or toxicity. But on the flip side of that, again, I mean, obsession is not great, right? Obsession is not a fantastic thing, but I don't know, you guys, if I'm just being so honest and like not trying to, I don't know, I just feel like I don't want to tell you guys that obsession is healthy in a relationship, because obviously it's not, but I just feel like you guys are trying to manifest a very deep, very soul tie type of connection, type of relationship. I'm gonna leave it there because that is what I'm feeling, especially based on the other cards. So maybe you guys are breaking habits that you once really loved or you felt you were very connected to. But then the rest of the cards aren't going to make sense for the reading, so I don't know. But anyways, we have the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is very charismatic. He's very charming. He is lovely. We love the King of Wands. We love the Queen of Wands too. But he's very physically attractive as well. He's somebody who gets what he wants. If the King of Wands wants something, the King of Wands knows how to get it. So I'm seeing this perhaps as you entering into an era where you are very magnetic. Your energy may be very magnetic. Maybe you are physically very magnetic and you are drawing in a lot of people. And I am kind of picking that up because we also do have the Seven of Cups, you guys. And the Seven of Cups signifies having a lot of options in front of you. And it makes sense that the King of Wands would be here because the King of Wands has options. Trust me. And that's also like what this is talking about. So for some of you, this is you going on dating apps. This is you deciding to put yourself out there. I think I talked about this recently in another video, but like 80% of marriages today, there was like a study done or a statistic, I don't know if I can know, but 80% of marriages today start on a dating app, you guys, like not just relationships, but marriages. So I know there's a lot of people who are against dating apps or who are against like this idea of like meeting someone online. However, like that's kind of just the era that we are in, you know? I'm sure when they stopped meeting people at like, you know, those little parties where people like met, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking like Bridgerton. I'm thinking like Bridgerton where everyone meets at a party and they're like, oh, let's have a dance. And there's like chaperones and the whole shebang. I'm sure when that ended, people were like, oh, scandalous, oh, disgusting. But like, life evolves, okay? Like this is what it is. You could not like dating apps if you don't want to like dating apps, and I don't want to push you to go on a dating app, but again, 80%. If you think you're the 20%, I'm so happy for you. I think I'm the rule, not the exception. So anyways, yes, options, King of Wands, you, all right? Now, we also have the Wheel of Fortune, you guys, and the Wheel of Fortune talks about good luck, bad luck, karma. So if you guys have been in a cycle that just has not been a vibe, that just has not been the moment, I'm feeling like that the winds of change are a coming, okay? It's like a winds in the east, Like something a brewing about to begin. Okay, like I feel like you guys are almost having this like intuitive gut feeling, this gut reaction that life is about to evolve or completely change from what it used to be. I'm feeling like there's like a deep gut reaction to that. Anyways, this is good luck. This is karma, you guys. So karmic cycles are coming in. I am seeing again, because at first when I was doing this reading, I didn't necessarily think it was a love reading. And now that I'm like really looking at it, I'm like, this makes sense. Group number freaking 3. And you know what's interesting is the other groups were very career, very education driven. This is the only reading that I feel like is connected to love. So if you picked this pile and you're like, oh, Cenus is just talking about love in every pile. No, this is literally the only pile where love is like standing out. It's like boom, boom, boom. The other piles, I was like, it could be like a love situation, but it didn't feel like, it felt more like career driven stuff. Anyways, I felt like some of you just needed to hear that. We have abundance here. And yes, we can look at this as you guys trying to manifest more abundance into your life, and that's very possible. Maybe you guys are having this really beautiful combination of like garnishing a lot of success or garnishing more income into your life, but also having like this really beautiful love connection come in as well. This really intense. I shouldn't say beautiful because I don't know if it's beautiful, but it's very intense. It's very pungent energy. So this could be too. Like, we don't need to just have love. Like, we could also have freaking money coming in or raising our income. Like, that's also a possibility. The main thing I want you guys to take with this, though, is we are gaining something in abundance. Whether it's love, whether it's money, whether it's happiness, we are gaining something in abundance, okay? Abundance just means, like, many of, like, a lot of. We have celebration. Are you guys getting married, group number 3? Are you guys having a baby? The reason I'm saying the baby is because of the freaking butterflies. I don't know, but there's like something going on in your life that you are going to feel like is worthy of celebration. And again, I don't know if this is you guys meeting somebody new or if this is you guys entering into a stage where you are, I don't want to say it's marriage because I don't know. It could be though. You guys could be getting married or you could be meeting your like life partner. You guys could be celebrating. Maybe you guys are graduating soon and you're like celebrating your graduation. Maybe you guys are getting a new job and you're celebrating that. Or again, you are opening up a business and you are having more income. So you're celebrating that. I don't know, but there's celebration going on in your life. There's happiness going on. And this could be due to the love or to the money. I am unsure of either, but situations happening, okay? Celebration. Maybe you're celebrating somebody else. Oh, if you guys are trying to manifest for someone else, like if someone else in your life is like wanting a baby or wanting a job and you have been like manifesting with them to achieve that, that could also be something that's coming up for some of you. There's so many flowers, I feel like, on these 2 cards. It's like your life is blooming. I feel like for some of you, you may feel like you are like a late bloomer. And this is like showing a lot of like blooming. So even if you're not a late bloomer though, there's still, again, like blooming coming up. All right, we have a gratitude, and it says, I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So perhaps you guys are manifesting more opportunities in your life again, which would make sense with the abundance that's coming up. I'm really excited for this group. I was excited for the other 2 groups, but this group feels like there's so many beautiful, amazing things coming into your life that it's just like, of course, gratitude is here because you're going to have so much to be grateful for, group 3. We also have love, and it says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. You guys are manifesting love. You guys are about to manifest love into your life. I don't know if this person's already in your life. For some of you, I have this like gut feeling that like this person is in your life and you know who this person is. Maybe you're not like 100% like, oh, we're in love, but you know who this person is, and I feel like you have an idea that like you're about to fall in love. For others of you, you have yet to meet this person, but love is on the horizon for many of you here. We also have organization, and it says purpose, planning, efficiency now come to me so easily. Okay, so this makes sense if you guys are choosing to open up a business or if you guys are choosing to focus on obtaining more wealth or more income. Obviously, in order to do this, oftentimes we do have to organize perhaps our financial situation, whether it is like budgeting, whether it is like making sure we have a clean space to work so that we can be more efficient with our time. Maybe you guys are choosing to organize your house or organize your room, get rid of certain things. I'm seeing this as like like making room or creating harmony and balance in your life so that you can add more into it. Because I do feel like, again, there's abundance coming into your life, but there is a need to, like, I don't want to say get rid of things, but almost like we got to make a space for these new things coming in. Maybe this is even like carving out time. So reorganizing your schedule so that you have more time to perhaps spend with this new person that's coming in, or this new relationship that's about to blossom, or this new business adventure that you are trying to pursue. And then we have love again, you guys. When this came out, let me tell you why. I was like, what the hell, group 3? Because again, the other groups, there was nothing lovey. It was very just like, it felt like we needed to focus on getting money, and like we're trying to manifest more, or they were about to manifest more money and like peace and like things like that. Anyways, Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. You guys are manifesting a true love. Now, here's the other thing, right? Because some of you pick this pile and you're like, Cenus, I do not want love. Or Cenus, I am married, I am good. Or I'm in a happy relationship. Like, I don't need to manifest more love. Maybe you're manifesting a career or an opportunity that is going to make you feel like you are falling in love with that situation or that career or that opportunity, right? It's like a dream come true, or it's like, oh my God, I am so much happier now that I'm in this position in life, or now that I'm making this amount of money, or now that I'm doing this path, right? But whatever it is, your heart is deeply connected to it, deeply. Again, almost to the point of obsession, you guys. And the reason I'm saying that is, again, because the devil is here. And he's a very pungent energy. It's strong. It's like it affects the whole reading. So everything that is going on here with this love, with this celebration, with the abundance, it's going to be very intense. The last card I got here is High Honor. So again, if we want to see this as making more money or moving up in life in regards to our career opportunities, we can see this as being in a highly honorable position. Again, maybe we are graduating and that is going to be seen as like a high honor in our family. I'm also seeing this though as if you guys are getting married or meeting your soulmate, perhaps you feel very honored to be with this person. I know for me, it's very, very rare that I meet someone where I feel like, oh, I would be so honored to be with you. Like I would feel like it's an honor. I would feel like lucky, right? That's kind of the feeling I'm also getting with this. So for some of you, again, you may be entering into a relationship where you feel like it is an honor to be with that person. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pull some notes from the bowl. Group number. Ooh, this is so much. Okay, we have West. Maybe some of you are moving to the West. We have childcare. Maybe some of you guys are wanting a baby and this is something that is on the horizon for you. Maybe you guys are even wanting to go into childcare or work with kids in some way. Ooh, travel near. You guys could be moving or having a desire to travel near. We have a third party. Maybe you're meeting someone via a third party. We have imaginative. We have bold, which is the intense energy there with the devil. We have wild. We have October. This could be your birthday. This person who may be coming in, their birthday, or perhaps a significant month coming up. I know it's January. We have, when this is being filmed, we have light brown. This could be your hair, their hair, a physical attribute that may be significant. We have fear. So for some of you, there may be a fear around falling in love, or there may be a fear around this new opportunity that's coming in, perhaps with the abundance. Maybe you don't feel ready to have all these responsibilities or to enter into this new chapter. We have starting over as well. We have enchanting. We have 27, so you could be 27 or turning 27. Maybe you guys are meeting on the 27th. We have Cupid. I know Cupid is with a C, but I'm just seeing, like, when I picked up Q, I was like, Cupid. And again, I know Cupid starts with a C, so anyways. And we have a dream come true. You've seen me do the mix. Anyways, that is what I have for you guys, group number 3. Honestly, I feel like I've already told you what it is you're manifesting into your life. You're manifesting opportunities. You're manifesting love, potentially abundance. Whatever is going on, though, whatever you are manifesting, whether it is abundance, love, or opportunity, it's going to be very intense and heavy. So do brace yourself. Do prep a little bit, and just be prepared for things to be very intense. But I'm excited for you guys, group 3. Let me know below if this resonated or if you're so freaking excited, because I'm excited for you. Thank you. I love you, and I'll talk to you really soon. Okay, bye.